been producing films since 15th August 1947. That's when Rajshri Productions was established. And since then, we've been producing films, we've made lots of TV shows. A few years ago, we took this made in India content concept to the third, fourth, and fifth screen. There are 5 screens in your life: cinema, TV, PC, mobile phones, and tablets. So I launched the digital arm of the group, looking at the third, fourth, and fifth screen. So today, I'm actually talking to you as a digital entrepreneur. And I'm talking with a lot of passion because for me, the single largest opportunity I see in front of me is the ability to reach a global audience via the internet. So my mission really of my company is made in India, made for the world. We have about 50,000 videos up on YouTube and other platforms. We have over 3.5 billion views. Let's just make this session a little interactive. Out of my 50,000 videos, does anybody know which is my most viewed video? Just take a wild guess. We have lots of Bollywood films and lots of other kinds of content as well. Can anybody take a guess which is our most viewed video out of these 50,000 videos?
Illiterate audience we have got.
Hum aapke hain kaun? Far from it. It's Baba Black Sheep. A 2.5-minute nursery rhyme has been viewed over 86 million times on YouTube. Hum Aapke Hain Kaun doesn't even have 1/10 of views. For a very simple reason, that an Indian father and an American father and a German father and a Japanese father will show his son or daughter Baba Black Sheep, but not Mai Ni Mai. However beautiful Madhuri Dixit is. We got this success pretty early, and we realized that you need to have a global outlook. You need to produce content that's relevant for a global audience, because now you have a platform called the internet which reaches everybody from Japan to Argentina. Bollywood doesn't. Bollywood reaches 1.2 billion people. Our aim is to reach 7 billion. Now, this thought, and fuse this thought with 5,000 years of India's heritage. And just combine these two thoughts. So what we've done is we're taking Indian mythology, we're taking Indian food, Indian yoga, Indian films and music, which is really India's pop culture, to a global audience via content in their language. So we have recently launched on YouTube a Japanese language channel for Indian food. It's called Indono Daidokoro, which means India's kitchen. The thought really was, if I can eat sushi, they can eat samosa. But I have to teach them how to make samosa in their language. So starting with Indian food in Japanese, we're now on the verge of launching channels on YouTube and other digital media platforms for Indian food in Arabic language, Indian food in Spanish. As we talk right now, my team in Bombay is working on Mandarin, Thai, Bhasa, and Malay. 4 languages for which we've got a lot of demand. I'm sure many more languages will follow. And what we've done with food as a pilot, we will do with mythology. We will do with Indian yoga. We will do with Indian pop culture, which is films and music. Now, films could be subtitled and not dubbed, but a lot of other content could actually be dubbed or even produced originally in that language. So we've dubbed Indian recipes in Arabic, but we've got demand really to fly down an Arabic chef from the Middle East, maybe Cairo or Dubai or wherever, and shoot with him or her in our studios in Bombay. So I think it's a very interesting time with the internet opening up for Indian content studios to look beyond the 1.2 billion Indian audience. We have been inward looking and closed for far too long. I think 67 years, at least my company has been inward looking and trying to satisfy the 1.2 billion Indian audience with family dramas, whether it's on the big screen or the second screen. But as a digital entrepreneur, I would like to look beyond the Indian audience and take the beauty of Indian wisdom, take the beauty of Indian heritage and Indian entertainment to a much wider audience across the world in English language and localized in their individual languages. Because a good part of this world does not understand English.